Right now at noon, Rock County health officials released details on their new gradual reopening plan. And a new federal plan aims to help farmers. Details on how much the government is spending to purchase dairy, meat, and produce.
This is News 3 Now at noon.
Good afternoon. I'm Mark Kane. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday afternoon. Let's head to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Hattie McLean has a look at your first warn forecast. What month is it?
I don't know. It feels more like March, I think, than May. We have chilly conditions. Take a look at the sky camera shot. This is from the Edgewater looking out over the lake. The lake looks very choppy with a strong northeasterly wind this afternoon. Definitely not a lake day today. Here's a look at our weather track. We have a lot of clouds in the area, and we've noted a few showers mainly east of Madison. They are gradually beginning to diminish, and any drizzle is going to come to an end this afternoon as well. So we will slowly start to dry out here across southern Wisconsin. As far as that cloud cover is concerned, though, it's going to stick with us for the rest of the day. That'll hold high temperatures into the upper 50s in most locations. The extended forecast, though, is definitely looking warmer and sunnier. I'll tell you when that sunshine is going to return in just a few minutes.
The sun always helps.
It certainly does.
All right, Hattie, thank you. Rock County health officials say they are ending the county's Safer at Home mandate this Thursday. Today, county leaders are releasing guidelines for easing restrictions and safely reopening in phases. So far, 5 of the 11 Rock County Health Department benchmarks have been met, and the remaining 6 are marked as making progress toward the benchmark, which means the county is able to move into phase 1 of reopening, which opens retail, restaurant, churches, and parks at limited capacity.
We know we cannot live under orders forever, and that soon we're going to have to begin to trust each other to make the right decisions on physical distancing and other measures to keep us all safe.
Despite the positive progress being made, the Rock County Health Department is warning people to be cautious. They specifically mentioned that COVID-19 is disproportionately impacting the Beloit community and communities of color across the county. The Hispanic Latino population, which represents 9% of the population in Rock County, represents 48% of all positive cases. The Public Health Department says it supports the actions of the Beloit City Council to require additional physical distancing measures in public spaces. The city will allow local businesses to reopen once the Rock County Public Health Order ends Thursday morning. The Beloit resolution also discourages mass gatherings of 25 people or more and encourages people to stay home when possible and avoid traveling outside of Rock County. Right now, city officials say more than 65% of Rock County's confirmed cases are in the Beloit area, despite the city accounting for only 22% of the population. Dane County is announcing 9 new confirmed COVID-19 cases. Today, the county's at 548 confirmed cases and 25 deaths. Across Wisconsin, we are nearing 13,000 confirmed cases and 459 deaths. Madison police say they've responded to and broken up 6 parties in the last 4 days. 2 of those were on Friday, 3 on Monday, and 1 just after midnight this morning. Spokesperson Joel Despain says officers have been responding to complaint calls to educate people and seek voluntary compliance with stay-at-home orders. Since March 26th, the Madison police have responded to 82 calls reporting large social gatherings. They've issued 15 citations. Today, Dane County's Forward Dane plan goes into effect, which removes criminal penalties for violating the county's order. According to Johns Hopkins University, U.S. deaths have passed the 90,000 mark. Every state except Connecticut has at least partially eased restrictions designed to slow the spread of the disease. Western New York, including Buffalo, begins reopening today, but restrictions in New York City remain tight. City officials are focused on getting 1,000 contact tracers in place by the end of the month. Texas bar owners are preparing to welcome back customers, and in New Jersey, curbside pickup is now allowed for some non-essential businesses.
Obviously, it's been tough, but we're happy to be open even at 25%. It's good to be back open.
It gives us some hope that we can survive this pandemic.
The NFL says teams can begin reopening facilities today if they are permitted to do so by state and local authorities. The Packers are not opening up their facility as of right now. The president is launching a new food program called the Farmers to Families Food Box today. This comes as he's taking other steps in response to the coronavirus pandemic, and now says he is taking an anti-malaria drug to help protect himself from the virus. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
President Trump is announcing the government will buy $3 billion of dairy, meat, and produce from farmers and ranchers to help feed families in need. Congress authorized the money in March as part of a coronavirus relief package. Tuesday morning, senators questioned Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin about how the administration is distributing the money.
Am I right that you're not requiring companies to use the money they borrow to keep their workers on the payroll?
Mr. Senator, I am following what was the exact letter and spirit of the law that we negotiated with you and others on a bipartisan basis.
President Trump is expected on Capitol Hill this afternoon for a meeting with Senate Republicans as they discuss whether future coronavirus relief packages are needed.
We're going to look at the numbers and assess what we think is necessary and not necessary.
Monday, the president also announced he is taking the drug hydroxychloroquine to help protect himself from the coronavirus.
I was just waiting to see your eyes light up when I said this, but, when I announced this. But, yeah, I've taken it for about a week and a half now, and I'm still here.
The president says he consulted with his doctor after an aide tested positive for COVID-19.
Oh, I asked him, what do you think? He said, well, if you'd like it. I said, yeah, I'd like it.
The FDA warned last month that hydroxychloroquine should not be used outside of a hospital setting, warning of serious heart rhythm problems in patients with COVID-19. Skylar Henry, CBS News, the White House.
The president's physician sent a memo late Monday saying the two men concluded the potential benefit from treatment outweighed the relative risks, but did not confirm the president is actually taking the drug. Today, the White House press secretary said the president himself is taking it. The State Department of Workforce Development announced it has more than 340 work share program plans with more than 14,000 worker participants in Wisconsin. DWD Secretary Caleb Frostman is encouraging more Wisconsin businesses to consider the work share program to keep employees working. The department says work share is designed to help employees retain employees during slow business periods by reducing employees' hours and allowing affected employees to file for partial unemployment insurance benefits. Before the COVID-19 public health emergency, Wisconsin had only 20 work share plans involving about 900 participants. New at noon, state officials say a man shot and killed himself while struggling with a police officer in Caledonia. That's in Racine County. The DOJ Division of Criminal Investigation says the officer was trying to take the man into custody yesterday when they got into a fight. DCI says the man pulled a gun from his waistband and shot himself. No one else was injured. The officer is on administrative leave, which is standard practice. Developing this afternoon, there's a new video surfacing in the Arbery case, that is, Arbery, the unarmed black man in Georgia who was chased, shot, and killed in February. Britain's Guardian's website has uncovered police body cam footage from November of 2017, revealing a previous encounter between Arbery and two officers. His family says it raises more questions about the local police department's conduct.
You're not allowing me to search your car?
You can't go in my...
I'm not asking you.
Buddy.
Just don't reach the car, man.
Get your hand out of your pocket.
Hands out of your pocket.
Hand out of your pocket. I got 1 day off a week. 1 day.
Okay.
1 day off a week. I'm trying to chill on my day off, bro.
You saw there the officer's taser malfunctioned. The officers say they stopped Arbery because the area was known for drug activity. They eventually let him go. 2 years later, Arbery was killed by a father and son who suspected Arbery was burglarizing the construction site in their neighborhood. The handling of the case has drawn widespread scrutiny when Gregory and Travis McMichael were arrested months later. A judge outside the circuit where Arbery was shot is now handling the case after 5 others recused themselves and 3 district attorneys passed on prosecuting it. Well, there's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. Up next, we'll see what Howard's working on in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
If you love fresh basil and aren't growing it on your windowsill or planting it in your garden, boy, are you missing out.
With Herzing University's Everywhere Classroom, you can earn a degree in today's hottest fields, anywhere, anytime. Take an online course free and get comfortable with online learning. I'm possible at Herzing. Learn more today.
My bucket list is simple. When the time comes, I want to be at home with people who care how I live, not just how long. A Grace did that for my dad, and now I know a Grace will help me too.
Oh my gosh, wow. Who am I? Wow, is that really me? Hi, I'm Annette, and I'm an actress. Under eye bags and wrinkles are so frustrating. They're so hard to hide and so hard to get rid of. I came across Plexiderm, and I was so excited. We have a model. His name is Richie, and all he's doing is taking a small amount. It's so powerful. That's all it takes. And what I love about Plexiderm is this Memorial Day, you can try it at 50% off our retail price. So start your summer off feeling like your best self. All you do is gently rub it underneath your eyes, on your fine lines and wrinkles, and it visibly disappears in as little as 10 minutes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
I can't even believe that this worked. I was a little skeptical, I am not going to lie, because I saw people online with it, and I'm like, yeah, right, that can't possibly work. I'm telling you, it really works.
I thought I might see a little difference, but to see that big of a difference, and I felt something happening, but I had no idea. Like, I have so many dark circles, I have the puffiness, I have the lines. Like, it's amazing. I love it.
I did this to my father at home because I was skeptical. Yes, I admit it. 4 minutes, 34 seconds. The appearance of his under eye bag was completely gone. We were screaming. You have an event, you have any of those moments where you want to feel the best about yourself. I am telling you, the videos that you see on social media and TV are real. Try Plexiderm at 50% off our retail price this Memorial Day and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at Plexiderm.com or call the number on your screen.
To the thousands of Herzing University nursing and healthcare alumni, for your tireless commitment, and to all of your brave colleagues across America, we say thank you. I'm possible at Herzing.
Have a green thumb. No worries. You can pick up some at the market and then store it in a plastic container with a bit of water in the fridge so it's always ready for dishes like this. We start by roasting some baking potatoes that we've tossed with vegetable oil and salt and pepper. While they're doing their thing, we make an easy throw-together pesto, which is simply some fresh basil blended with olive oil, salt, pepper, Parmesan cheese, garlic, and pine nuts. After it's blended and the potatoes are tender, we'll toss everything together, and that's it. What you end up with is a side dish that is summertime perfect. It may sound basic, but the combo of the fresh basil, olive oil, and all those seasonings makes this to die for. To get the recipe for what we call our perfect pesto potatoes, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a fresh and flavorful way for you to say, ooh, it's so good. Good?
All right, guys, thank you. Afternoon, more gloomy weather today. Cloudy with a few shower chances, but sunshine returns tomorrow. Hattie has your first WARN forecast next.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Comfort Services, buy one air conditioner and get one gas furnace for only $1,000. BOGOs are back, and it's a beautiful thing.
Sometimes distance isn't the only barrier between you, your friends, and your loved ones, which is why TDS works tirelessly to provide you with the fastest, most reliable internet so you can stay strong, stay connected, and keep your world together. TDS, the best internet for how we live.
We want to assure you that News 3 Now is here for you to cover news quickly, clearly, and responsibly. We know you're turning to us for information you can trust about this ever-changing situation, and we don't take that lightly. We have been in this community a long time. We have a tradition of honest reporting, of providing facts, not fear. We're also here to give you hope and optimism. We'll get through this, and we'll do it together.
Don't miss the Smith Brothers Factory Authorized Sale on now. Select from many styles on our showroom floor or custom order the Amish crafted sofa just right for you.
Save big on quality Smith Brothers furniture.
At Wanakee Furniture, ETC.
Hi folks, Wednesday morning, Hattie has sunny skies and the chance of temperatures in the 70s in our first warn forecast.
And local grocery stores say they're seeing some new trends develop when it comes to what people are buying during the pandemic.
See you starting at 4:30.
A local nonprofit helped them become homeowners, but the COVID-19 crisis is making it tougher to keep up.
We're concerned about our finances. Where's everything going?
News 3 Now's Chris Stanford explores the challenges facing nonprofits and the people they serve. Thursday at 6. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 75 points. The NASDAQ, however, up 55. The S&P 500 down fractionally. Farm Director Pam Yankee is here today with today's Ag News. Hi, Pam.
Well, Wisconsin farmers are hoping for a good stretch of dry weather now that the ground has gotten saturated in many areas of the state. The latest update from the Wisconsin Ag Statistical Service showed we were doing pretty good right up until the rain showed up on Sunday across the state. We had approximately 81% of our corn in the ground. 15% of that was emerged. 61% of our soybeans were planted. That's 12 days ahead of our 5-year average. 80% of our potatoes were also planted, and everything else, winter wheat and pasture conditions, definitely looking pretty good. The crops that are struggling a little bit and are a little bit delayed are things like asparagus. Some of the pick-your-own operations that would normally have their asparagus patches open have delayed that opening just because of those cool temperatures that we picked up less than 10 days ago. Rhubarb is out there also showing up at some of your farmers markets. But again, like I said, the asparagus and even the appearance of our first strawberries could be a little bit delayed, although with the heat that's on the forecast for the future, should probably pick up a little bit of that. And talking a little bit more about what's happening with our Wisconsin dairy industry, on Friday, the Department of Ag, Trade, and Consumer Protection, along with Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, announced that they were going to be basically rescinding their collection of the dime dairy farmers would normally contribute on milk that was dumped. Chad Vincent, CEO of Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin, said when our market order collecting that 10 cents from all dairies across the state of Wisconsin was written back in the 80s, they did not fathom anything like COVID-19. And it was very challenging to try to go back into that law, make revisions, make adjustments to try to allow for that money not to be collected from the milk that was dumped. If dairy farmers have any questions, your processors, your haulers, on how that assessment is changing, please make sure that you're checking in with Patrick Gagan at Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. I've got all that information up at my website, MidwestFarmReport.com. So just a quick food and fiber snapshot for you on a Tuesday. I'm Pam Yankee. Be safe.
Thanks, Pam. You too. Let's head over to Hattie now. A lot of rain fell in the area.
Yeah, you heard Pam talking about the inundation of rain over the last couple of days. Well, here's the 72-hour radar estimated precipitation. Generally 1 to 2, maybe 2.5, almost 3 inches in some parts of south-central Wisconsin. Lighter amounts in the southwestern corner of the state, but east-central and northeastern Wisconsin really getting hit hard with rain the last couple of days, as was the northwestern corner of the state and parts of Minnesota. Many inches of rain have fallen. Well, maybe Pam will like this. This is the radar map at the lunch hour. Things are definitely quieting down. There may be still a little bit of drizzle occurring east of Madison, but most of the showers have really fallen apart. And we are going to start to dry out as we go through the rest of the afternoon. As we look off to the north and west, things are pretty quiet for Minnesota and Iowa. Here's your probability of precipitation, still showing a few chances as we go through the early afternoon hours. And here in Madison, that would most likely take the form of drizzle drizzle, and rather over any organized rain showers. Things, though, are going to be pretty cloudy. Take a look at Weather Track, and here's the storm system responsible for all of the moisture. You can see the counterclockwise circulation around this area of low pressure, still dealing with the clouds from this particular system way up in Wisconsin, even though the system is actually in Kentucky this lunch hour. So a very large system, but again, the moisture really moving off to the east. Now, where skies are clear, temperatures are actually a little bit warmer. Take a look at this. International Falls is 71 degrees right now. Minneapolis is 65. Under cloud cover here in Madison, we're stuck in the 50s. Chicago is just 54 as well. Let's zoom in and get a closer peek at what's happening across southern Wisconsin. And it is kind of a chilly lunch hour. It's mid-May. We should be a little warmer than this, but 50 in the Dells, 58 in Watertown, 56 in Madison, and 57 in Janesville. With the cloud cover sticking around for the rest of the afternoon, don't look for those temperatures to warm too much. We do need to mention dew points, though. You're probably noticing the humidity in the atmosphere. Dew points are in the upper 40s and 50s. Not terribly high, but given that the temperatures are only in the 50s, our relative humidity is running 90% or higher in many locations. In fact, near 100% in Janesville right now. So it is a very humid afternoon. Winds are from the northeast. They're anywhere from 10 to 20 miles an hour, and they'll stay that way through the afternoon. Your future track forecast model, not getting too excited on chances for rain. Things looking relatively dry, but the clouds are going to hang around. Temperatures will only top in the upper 50s here in Madison. Maybe see some low 60s off to the west. As we go through the evening, skies will stay cloudy, but overnight we do start to clear things out. So that is good news for tomorrow. There may be a little patchy fog in the morning, especially along the lakeshore, but skies should be mostly sunny through the day with high temperatures back to around 70 degrees for tomorrow afternoon. And it looks like that sunshine is going to stick around for the rest of the week. We actually have a pretty nice forecast Thursday and Friday. Partly sunny skies, highs in the low to mid 70s. The Memorial Day weekend forecast coming up does look like there will be chances for rain each day, but it will be warmer and more humid, definitely feeling like summer with highs right around 80 degrees.
Almost getting up to International Falls levels.
Yes, isn't that crazy? They're known as the ice box of the U.S., but they're warmer than us.
But we're warming up.
We will.
All right, Hattie, thank you. Next at noon, a high school senior in Colorado is using his creativity to help those in need during the pandemic. How his clothing line is making a difference. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Do you know the secret to having the perfect lawn? Maple Leaf Landscaping does. With their 6-step turf care program, you can have a beautiful lawn all season long. Check their website for special discounts and leave the yard work to Maple Leaf, your year-round property care experts.
We're back.
We got our to-go food.
Oh, good. What a treat after a long week and no cleanup.
When you can't dine in, then get it to go and support our restaurants during Madison Magazine's Restaurant Week to Go. 2 weeks of fabulous to-go menus you'll love. Visit madisonmagazine.com for details and menus. Restaurant Week to Go, presented by Kesnick's. Food service design, equipment, and supplies.
I guess there is still cleanup to do.
You know your gutters are full of gunk, and you know you need to deal with it eventually. With LeafGuard, you can give up cleaning your gutters forever. Hi, I'm Andrew Larson, owner of Larson Home Services. My team would love to show you how LeafGuard's patented design channels rainwater into your gutters while leaves, seeds, and other debris just roll off, leaving them clog-free, guaranteed.
We looked at several different types of gutters, and we knew that we had problems with leaves. We have lots of trees around our house, and I'm the one who goes and cleans out the gutters, and I wanted to eliminate that hassle in the fall of cleaning the gutters, and LeafGuard has done a wonderful job.
Love to hear that. Right now, your LeafGuard brand gutter system comes with some great money-saving extras. Order now and get free installation labor, free financing for 12 months, and call before this program is over and get a $100 Visa gift card with your new LeafGuard gutter system. Don't wait. Call now to schedule your free estimate.
Do you know the secret to having the perfect lawn? Maple Leaf Landscaping does. With their 6-step turf care program, you can have a beautiful lawn all season long. Check their website for special discounts and leave the yard work to Maple Leaf, your year-round property care experts.
While most graduates might be taking this time to relax or think about their next move, one high school senior isn't wasting any time. A student in Colorado has used his quarantine to create a clothing line that also benefits those in need. Deborah DeCara has the story.
High school seniors are missing out on a lot these days.
We didn't expect this, but I think it's best to make the most out of it. And so, yeah, like, it kind of sucks, but at the same time, like, I'm not going to let this get me down.
Angel Arias is a senior at Douglas County High School. He's also the owner of a new clothing line.
www.goodbyebrothers.com. So it's just a streetwear brand that I've started.
Angel says he always wanted to design clothes. His parents gave him an embroidery machine 2 years ago, but it collected dust until mid-March when the stay-at-home order went into effect.
I started with the embroidery machine, and I came out with the first collection of hoodies. And with that, I got the money to buy a heat press, and now I'm on the party foul collection.
That's a reference to the coronavirus.
The coronavirus is a party foul.
Not only did he launch a small business in his bedroom and his parents' garage, he decided to give back, donating profits to families in need at the Family Resource Association.
This is the time to help. This is the time to help people. This is the time to maybe not come together, but to say, you know what, let me be a blessing in your life.
He loves to help people, and he, I think, wishes he could do more than he can. And I'm just so excited that he even, you know, thought as a teenager to even think that way.
Wise beyond his years and ready to press on.
Good for him. Here's Hattie, one final check of the forecast.
Yeah, Mark, we have clouds in the area, and unfortunately, we're stuck with those clouds for the rest of the day. But tomorrow, sunshine is on the way. Take a live look from the WIC-TV sky camera shot. All the breaks in that cloud cover this afternoon. Luckily, though, the showers are diminishing. The drizzle should be coming to an end as well. Here's a look at our temperatures for the rest of the day and in the evening hours. We're going to have an east-northeasterly wind that'll keep highs only in the upper 50s this afternoon. Here's a peek at that Memorial Day weekend forecast. Again, we have chances for rain each day, mild temperatures, and again, higher humidity with highs in the 80s. Your extended forecast keeps us on the warm side, though, as we head into next week. So it looks like we finally are starting to turn the corner. It's going to look and feel more like summer around here as we head into next week with highs staying around 80 degrees. Pretty active weather pattern, though.
All right, Hattie, thank you. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you back here at 4 o'clock. We'll see you then.